sister and her husband were attending a friend's wedding in the city and asked me to watch their 7-month-old baby, Sebastian, at their house for the evening. Their house was old, and I was convinced that the place was infested. Soon after arriving in the bathroom, I saw a type of bug that I had never seen before. It had a long black body with red stripes. Soon after I saw it, the thing disappeared behind the sink. My sister left instructions, which I followed. I put Sebastian to bed. He was very calm for a baby. I noticed he was growing hair on his head already, red, like his mother's. I sat on the couch with the baby monitor nearby and watched TV. It wasn't long before I dozed off. Nick. I woke up to the sound of my name. I looked around. Nobody was there. I checked on the baby. He was fast asleep. It must have been something in my dream, I thought, but the voice was so clear. My mother, rest in peace, had gone through a phase where she had heard voices in her head. I hoped it wasn't happening to me. I was eventually able to calm down and fall asleep. The dream felt so real. I was at a medieval king's feast. There was so much food laid out, and all I did was eat. I felt infinite hunger as I stuffed my face, scarfing down sliced beef, tearing the meat from a turkey leg, even crunching on the cartilage. Nick. I shut awake again. "Who's there?" I yelled. "You have such a lovely mind, Nick," the voice whispered. I looked around in panic. Still, nobody was around. I felt strangely bloated. The voice continued. "I think we're going to live happily together." Something was off. I needed to check on the baby. "Don't bother," the voice insisted. "You won't like what you find." I ignored it. When I got to the baby's room, the crib was empty. I felt a heavy sensation in the pit of my stomach. That's when I realized there was a hair on my tongue. I pulled it off and held it up to the light. It was a strand of red hair. Oh dear God. "He was delicious," the voice said. I enjoyed biting into him and crunching on his bones. "What have I done?" "You've helped us feed," the voice went on. "We've been wanting to feast on that child for months, but we are a mere insect, much too small for such a large meal." I fell to the floor, gagging and sobbing at the same time. "Your brain is wonderful. The other brains were not as easily controlled as yours. As we crawled over your pleasure receptors, we were able to enjoy eating the child as much as if we had done it ourselves. Thank you, Nick. We might have never found a suitable host were it not for you."